Okay, your EQ for this video is how to compare the steepness M to the graph of the linear parent function. What I would like you to do before you start is to graph the parent function y equals x on every graph here. When you graph the parent function, you're going to start at the origin at 0, 0. Your slope is going to be 1, so you're going to rise 1, run 1. And I would like you to do this for every graph. Okay, today we are talking about the changes on the linear parent function. The parent function is basically the basic. It is y equals x. It's the basic. If a coefficient is placed in front of x, it causes the steepness or the slope of the graph to be changed. This right here is a number. Number in front of a variable. In class, you will use the graphing calculator to investigate and describe the changes in the steepness, M, which is slope, has on the graph of the linear parent function y equals x. So if you look right here, your function y equals x, this is a sketch of your parent function y equals x. It's going to intercept at the origin at 0, 0. It's going to have a value of 1, or your slope is 1. It's going to go in a positive direction, so it's going to go up or down from left to right. So if you see from left to right, it's going up. We're going to talk about the steepness, which is your slope, how high it's going or almost how flat it's going. When x increases by 1, y is either going to increase or decrease by blank. So when x increases by 1, your y increases by 1. So this is just basically talking about your rise and run. Your coordinates of the y-intercept is 0, 0. 0, 0 is the origin. So let's look at this next function right here. Y equals a negative x. Your value of m in y equals mx is now a negative 1. So I'm going to graph at 0, 0. Now I'm going to go up 1, and I'm going to go over to the negative direction 1. So now your line is going to go the opposite direction. Okay, this is now a negative rather than a positive one. So now, is this up or down from left to right? So I'm starting at my left, and I'm going to go to my right. It's going to go down. This is now a negative graphed line. Is the steepness more or less or the same as y equals x? The same. When x increases by 1, y increases or decreases by 1. Well, if x increases by 1, your y value is now going to decrease. Coordinates of your y-intercept is still at 0, 0. Let's look at this next one. y equals 2x. I do not have a b value, so I know I can start at your origin. I'm going to use the slope 2. So I'm going to rise 2, I'm going to run 1. Rise 2, run 1. Now I'm going to go the opposite direction. Go down 2, go over in the opposite direction of 1. You're going to graph this line. So now the value of m in y equals mx is now 2. We get that from right here. Y equals mx. Up or down from left to right. This is going in an upward position, so you're going to write up. Is the steepness more or less or the same as y equals x? Your steepness is now 2, so therefore it's more. When x increases by 1, y increases by 2. Coordinates of the y-intercept is still at 0, 0, because I do not have a b. On this graph, y equals 0.5x. That is the same thing as y equals 1/2 x. I do not have a plus or minus b, so I'm going to start at the origin at 0. Now I'm going to go up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2. I'm going to go down 1 in the opposite direction. Connect the lines and make the graph. Now your value of m, or your slope, is now 1/2. It's still going in the upper direction from left to right, so you will write up. Now, is this less steep, more steep, or the same? You should write it's the less steep. As x increases by 1, your y is going to increase by 1/2. You still do not have a plus or minus b, so your y-intercept is 0, 0. Okay, on the back, this function is going to be y equals negative 1/2 x. And I would like you to go ahead and complete this part on your own. On this graph right here, this is going to be y equals 3.5 x, or you can change it into a improper fraction. And so 2 times 3 is 6 plus 1. So you can write it like this. That way you can know your rise and your run.